Hello, hello. Welcome home, my another English projects. I want to read to all of you stories from everywhere. Tonight, I'll read Lions That Bark. I'll write it by Margaret Keating. Okay, lions that bark for every kids around the world. Lion that bark. A large truck that belonged to the zoo had been at the airport. After it left the airport, it went down the city streets. At last, it stopped at a red light. People who saw the truck wondered if new animals were on their way to the zoo. While the truck was waiting for a green light, a dog in the middle of the street began to bark. The animals in the truck barked too. "That is queer," said a man who looked at the truck. "The sign on that truck shows it belongs to the zoo at Brookfield. I never knew they kept dogs at the zoo." The man in the truck looked at each other and smiled. "He would be surprised if he could see what is inside," said one of the men. "I guess he doesn't know that sea lions bark like dogs." When the sea lions reached the zoo, they were put into a big tank where they could swim. The middle of the tank was filled with large rocks. The sea lions could go up on the rocks and dive into the water. "You have some fine big sea lions here," said a boy who was watching them. "Those biggest ones weigh about 600 pounds," said the keeper. They are the father animals. The others weigh only 1/4 as much." Tom and Colette were watching the sea lions. "The sea lions seems to be good friends," said Colette. "Yes, they like each other," said the keeper. "In their ocean homes, a large number of them live together. That is why we put a number of sea lions in the same tank. The sea lions make a beautiful dives," said Tom. "I wish I could dive like that." "I guess you were not born in the right place," said the keeper as he smiled. The sea lions live on big rocks in the ocean. The first thing they learn to do is to swim. Then they learn to dive. In the ocean, they dive for their food. In the tank, they dive just for fun. One old sea lion lay on the rocks in the middle of the tank. Once in a while, he opened his eyes and looked around. Then he lay back and seemed to sleep again. Suddenly, he saw something that woke him up. He waddled along the rocks and dived into the water. People smiled when they saw how excited he was. "What made that old sea lion act the way?" asked Colette. "He has belonged to the zoo a long time," replied the keeper. "He knew it was about time for someone to feed him. He saw a man with a pail and he was sure he was going to get some fish. But he was fooled. That man doesn't feed the sea lions." Soon another keeper came along. This time the sea lions were not fooled. The man tossed many fish into the tank. Some of these fish dropped into the water. As soon as they dropped, the sea lion dived for them. Sometimes a sea lion caught a fish that was still in the air. "I will see if they can catch peanuts," said a man who was near. "Please, don't throw food to them," said the keeper. People may give food to some of the other animals. We ask them not to throw anything to the sea lions. Why not? Asked Colette. We always give the animal at the zoo the best of care so they will be well and strong, replied the keeper. Sea lions should eat nothing but fish. When people throw these things into this tank, we always have trouble. Sea lions eat things they should not have. They get sick. I forgot that they eat only fish, the visitor said. I'll give the peanuts to the bears instead of to the sea lions. Now find the things that each animal does. Kangaroo. First, number 1 is barks like a dog. Number 2, jump into its mother pouch. Number 3, up things with its trunk. Number 4, dives for fish. Number 5, jumps into its hind leg. And number 6, likes to eat peanuts. Thank you.